Hello everyone and welcome back to Jenna Voice. Today's video is going to be an overall review of the gala, which happened 2 Wednesdays ago. Wow, I'm really behind, sorry. But if you have no idea what I'm talking about in regards to the gala, please go check out a couple of my past videos. I'll have those linked somewhere in this video so you can catch up. But I recently started working with Utah Opera, and my first gig with them was their opening seasoner, which is the gala, and they brought in Renée Fleming, and it was truly an incredible experience. So this was my first time performing in the Symphony Hall here at Salt Lake City, which overall was a very kind of overwhelming and surreal experience. I had been to a whole bunch of symphony concerts, particularly my first year here, before I knew a lot of people, and I was kind of just trying to get to know the area better and take advantage of the symphonies and operas held here in downtown Salt Lake, since I did not have such close access to that while I was in my undergrad. And like I said in my past video, the chorus for this gala was massive. It was about 70 people, as well as a full symphony. So the stage was packed, and the sound I cannot describe to you. It was so enveloping and full and rich and sometimes overwhelming. There were moments both at the dress rehearsal and quite a few during the actual gala that I had to control my emotions from going over the edge. There's something really magical about bringing a chorus and a symphony and a maestro together, you know, after we've been rehearsing separately. The piece really, it comes alive when you put all of the parts together, and it's just really exciting. When it came to the gala, we were all dressed in gowns and tuxes and just looked our best. I ended up being in the front row of the chorus and almost directly straight behind Renée Fleming, like 20 feet. Of course, there were a bunch of instrumentalists in front of me and between us, but I had a clear view of her back. I was able to hear her pretty well, except when the French horns were playing because they were right in front of me. But this was truly one of the most special experiences of my career, certainly to date, and I really don't think I'm ever going to forget this night. You know, there were a couple moments in particular. I mentioned one of the things she was singing on the program was Strauss's 4 Last Songs. This was a work that I did in my last recital, and she was definitely somebody I was studying on YouTube while I was learning the piece, and it was really surreal to sit 20 feet behind her on the same stage while she performed those pieces. You know, we got to the 3rd song and I was close to weeping. Like, it may sound silly, but it was just a really special moment, and I'm never gonna forget that. If you've never seen Renée Fleming perform before, I strongly encourage you to look up some videos of her on YouTube, both in, you know, stage productions and concerts. She has this sort of presence about her. I mean, most really successful artists do once they come on stage, but it's an engaging yet elegant way about her. I can't really describe it, but these are certainly qualities that I am looking to improve upon when it comes to my own performances and my own auditions and any sort of opportunity that I have to sing. You know, that sort of engaging performance that I can draw my audience in is something that I am working really hard this year to improve upon. Another moment of the program that I had a hard time not losing it was the Anvil chorus for Il Trovatore. You know, it's not by any means a sad piece. It's very loud and boisterous, and there's something just about like the power of sound that we were able to create that night on that stage, you know, with all of those singers and full symphony. And, you know, I was also like a couple feet away from the percussion section, so I was getting just loads of intense, powerful sound, and it fills your entire body, and you can't help but like feel overwhelmed in a way. It's so powerful and exciting, and you get to be a part of it. You're not just a witness, you're in it. And that was just, it was incredible, really incredible. One of the other pieces Renee performed was actually a song by Bjork, and she has recorded it before, but Renee said this was a new recording, and I think it was reorchestrated to fit with the instruments that we had in the symphony. And the song was called Virus, so I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube, so check it out. I looked it up, and I have to be honest, I was not as moved by Bjork's singing of the piece as I was by Renee's. There's just something about, you know, the timbre and the warmth of her voice that really just seeps through your heart. I honestly couldn't tell what the lyrics were for that piece because, like I said, I was behind her, so I couldn't like read her lips or anything, and it wasn't a piece I was familiar with. But the lyrics weren't particularly like sweet or romantic, if you will. You know, it's about viruses, like the title says. So it wasn't, you know, a favorite of my mother's who was in the crowd just because of the lyrics, but musically, tonally, I was really moved by it. So I cannot wait for the recording of that to come out, because she said they had just recently recorded it before coming here, and I think she said this was the first time it was performed live, which is really exciting. After the gala, we had a VIP event in a really large grand tent outside of the Symphony Hall, and the chorus was invited, which was very sweet of whoever organized that to allow us to attend. You know, there were drinks, some nice hors d'oeuvres, some music, and Renee actually made an appearance. I was pretty sure she would, but you know, people were kind of waiting around the entrance, kind of wondering when she'd show up. Unfortunately, when she did get there, she really didn't make it past the entrance. I'm really glad that I just kind of happened to be in the vicinity when that happened, so I was able to get a group picture with her with a bunch of people from the Utah Opera Chorus, and that is a picture I will cherish forever, that I got within feet of her, just 2 or 3 feet. But I really wish I could have had a moment to say a few words to her about, you know, just how special it was to hear that Strauss and how I had studied her and really just what that meant to me. But I did not, unfortunately. She was kind of being shuffled around pretty quickly between donors and pictures with a variety of people for Utah Opera, so I will certainly take a group picture and sharing the stage with her as my memory. And as it's come out recently that she has finished her performing career in regards to fully staged productions, I'd say it's pretty special that we were able to have this opportunity with her. I honestly don't know how many more years she plans to do concerts and recitals, so this was a really special and opportune happenstance moment. You know, this is the first thing I did with Utah Opera, and it happened to be with Renée Fleming. Like, I don't know how that works out, but it did somehow, and it was an incredible night. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to keep up with more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button so you can keep updated whenever I upload a video. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.